Greetings, everybody. This is Ramona from thehealinggrapevine.com, and today I have Dr. Staniger with me, and we are going to look at a video that we created from a test that she wanted to be able to show the power of essential oils against polystyrene products. So we have 3 cups. They started with 4 ounces of Phoenix tap water. In the cup marked T, we are dropping the Young Living Essential Oils proprietary blend of Thieves. In the C cup, it's a control cup. Nothing's going to go in there but the tap water. And then the IS cup is essential oils from the MPS Global Company, proprietary blend name of Inner Solutions. And we have started the timer. Now, you will notice the timer counts a little quickly because we had to compress we had to do a time lapse on the video in order to get it to set in the less than 10 minutes that we have on YouTube. The total experiment took about 13 minutes to tape. And so I wanted to express that that's why you'll see the timer count a little fast. And Dr. Staniger, would you please tell us the purpose of this?
The purpose of this experiment is to show how these 2 products, which are at therapeutic grade essential oils made from plants, and some of them are, well, they're both blended oils, that they will aid in a remedy to help get polyurethane starch out of the body. The thing is, where I said polyurethane starch is because of the term modified food starch. Modified food starch is a blend of plant starch with what they call waterborne polyurethane. Polyurethane is the basic molecule of styrene. We know that styrene can be very carcinogenic to the body and have other health effects and even skin sensitization. But now this material is being blended into foods for various purposes, you know. And at the same time, many individuals are reporting that they have like a heaviness in their lung area or the upper bronchial area. They cough and it doesn't look like phlegm, etc. along that line. And in my facilities, we have identified that if we use these products on their chest topically, or if the Thieves or the Inner Solution 1 drop to 2 drops in a cup of water and they drink that, they get immediate relief. It opens up the passages, but all of them cough up something that does not look like phlegm.
Wow.
You know, it's got like a clear coating with this other material.
Wow, fantastic. I'd like to say that it's important that when Dr. Staniger says 1 or 2 drops, she really means that.
Yeah, it's like 8 ounces of water. I've had, in this experiment, Ramona placed 6 drops into the T and the IS cup of each one of the different essential oils. But it's very important to stay at the recommended dose, because the thing is, in many cases, especially with these smaller molecules, it's important to have a small remedy.
Right. Now, what we've got here is the flashlight coming on to show that the etching has started to occur.
Yeah, in the Thieves cup, which is marked T, and Thieves, as compared to Inner Solution, it will disperse wherever you dropped it. If it's got like 3 drops onto the right side, it will go there, versus it doesn't do as like an equal dispersion that you see as in the IS cup for Inner Solution.
Yeah, it completely encircled the water line on the inside of the cup for the IS cup, whereas the Thieves drifted to one side more. And the control cup has absolutely nothing going on. And go ahead, Dr. Staniger, tell us a little more about the types of foods that you're discovering.
Oh, yes. This modified food starch is not just in what we would say processed foods. It's in being blended into cheeses, into milks, it's into puddings, Some yogurts may have it in it, meaning commercialized. They also make sheets of it and then blending it as being like if you had hamburger and you mix it together with this sheet of this material, it goes into it, and you might look at it as marbleization, that they're using it with even other materials than what we're identifying. The waterborne polystyrene. They also add bacteriophages and other antimicrobial, hoping that you don't get the pathogens like of salmonella, et cetera, from food bacteria. But at the same time, this is going into your body, and your body sees everything as food and is trying to get rid of it. But if you have it in a majority of foods, even processed meats, like you went to a local hamburger stand and it was like a commercial chain, it would have it in. That might give them an extra hamburger on their economics, but at the same time, it's not helping your intestine or your lungs.
No, it's not. Now, I know I saw the documentary Food Inc., and they really expressed that very well in that movie about that type of practice now going on in the meat industry in particular to help counter the high load of bacteria that's occurring. And then in terms of, number one, you want to stop ingesting these products and read your labels. And then you can also use either one of these essential oils as a way to help release and facilitate the release of these buildups in our lungs.
And I like it's ideal what you said, Ramona, buildup, because it does bioaccumulate in certain areas, because our body systemically will, from a systemic toxicology, meaning it's affecting certain organ systems, if it can't get rid of it, it'll just store it, and it will compartmentize or lodge it in between muscles or any of this area. And it's very good. And even like in the Young Living products with the Thieves, they even make a lozenger, which is ideal because you know the size of the lozenger, and you can suck on it and you can feel it go into this lung area and open you up.
Now we're starting to see the timer of the actual time was right about 11 minutes and 15 seconds, I believe, when we started to show how the polystyrene cup is just about to lose the battle with essential oil.
Yeah, especially I would call it inner solution 1 because it etched right around the cup. At the same time, it left no corners for that styrene to disappear. Wherever it touched it got it.
There it goes. Goodbye. And it's kind of interesting to see the kind of cobwebby texture.
It's you can't really see it too much on this video. There. Well, yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it's the stickiness because it's melted from the blend of those, the polymer.
So that's the polymer fiber being broken down and melting, and that's exactly what you talk about, being able to stimulate and the detox. A lot of the detox protocols that you're aware of is to be able to break these materials down that have been stored in our tissues and let them flush out, because the body will naturally think it's doing the right job by protecting and storing it, and actually it's harming us by doing that.
And if you have these products and you put it on your chest, like as the manufacturer recommends, a couple drops, 1 to 2 or sometimes 3 on the body and rub it in. If you have like far infrared or any of these type of units like MPS has with the diamond certification of the bond, it really gets deep into the tissue so that you will have a deeper release.
Fantastic. Now, quickly, I need to wrap this up. Dr. Staniger has a paper associated with this, which we will have it all put together when we release this. And I just need to sign us off for now and say thank you. This was Dr. Staniger and Ramona. And remember that you heard it through the grapevine at thehealinggrapevine.com.